shadows proud.
Woohoo! TFIF, TGIF, however you want to say it. Thank fuck it's Friday. I hope everyone's tip-top and doing well. And you've all had a great week. I know I've had a week that was busier than a one-legged man ass-kicking contest. Some huge hours this week because we had a short week here this week. Being Monday was a public holiday here. They managed to cram, I think it was just on or just over 50 hours in 4 days for me this week. And then I had one particularly, well, what I would call a late night, considering I started at 3 a.m. on Thursday and I didn't get home until just on 9 p.m. because I had my middle daughter's university graduation. That's the word I'm looking for. And I just want to show a picture of me looking very flash. And I got a massive congratulations to my daughter for her graduation. By this time next week, she will be a 100% lawyer. So, yeah, super, super, super proud of her for that. And, yeah, over the moon, tickled pink. Oh, God, I hate it. I've got so many bloody photos and shit in here that I just can't keep track. So, yeah, super impressed with how my daughter went with it all. Very proud dad. Very, very, very proud dad. Actually, what's probably going to be the easiest way? Go to her Instagram account. That's probably going to be the easiest way. Fucking what's she in there under? Christ almighty. I don't even know what my daughter's fucking name is on Instagram. Go work that one out. Oh, fair dinkum. Let's see what. There it is. Found it. Hang on, we'll flip over cameras. Look at the proud dad there. Hey, have a go at that. So proud of her. Yeah. So yeah, unbelievably proud of her. That's my daughter and her husband. Yeah, how good's that? Very, very, very proud dad. So put the phone down, hide it over there somewhere, so I'm not playing silly buggers with it. Thank you for all your congratulations. My daughter did this all off her own bat. She she kicked goals. She's 5 years of bloody hard work. She also worked the whole time she was at university. She managed to get married. She managed to buy a house, and she's not even 24 yet. So yeah, yes, Duchess. Yes, yes, very true. Very true. Hey, well, that's her wedding photo. So yeah, that sits pride of place up here in my shed. The family had that printed for me. So yeah, I'm tickled, absolutely tickled pink. Also got in some vape mail. Thank you very much to Dave Watman Handmade Coils. Sent me an absolute stack of coils. I will do a roll call. So yeah, it did get a stack of coils from Dave, and some that are so in my wheelhouse, which I will be using a set of tonight. Dave, you know what I'm talking about. Very, very excited. And I'll flip over cameras again. This is what Dave sent me. We did a trade. It's a Gartub Boro mod. And yeah, you just go, yeah, it's a mechanical Boro mod. But here's the kicker. There's the stack section for it. So that screws into that. So 8.4 volts of pure mechanical power through a Boro mod. So to say I'm a little bit excited about this, I am going to have to do some testing first. So again, thank you to Dave. I appreciate you, brother. And now I've just got to work out what bridge can handle that sort of power and without basically melting the fucking thing. So I do have an idea in mind. I will probably use a Voltrove. I think the Voltrove is going to be the airiest. And what sort of excuse me, what sort of resistance I'm going to use. So anyway, time to adulterate. Right, let's get to it. Let's go through chat. Who's here? And they've been firing off early this morning, and thank you to one and all that is here. For some reason or other, it won't let me go all the way back up to the top, and I don't know why. But it will do it on that one. Go figure that. So I'll do it off the StreamYards chat. Won't do it off the YouTube chat. Okay. Okay, Dead Note saying, I was looking at one of those. Looks super cool. Decided to get the Caliber 2330 that just dropped. Good for you, brother. Well done, mate. Excellent. I did have a number of mechanical Boros, but decided that I needed to buy other things, so I sold them, and I only kept the 0B, which there is a new 0B mod dropping soon. So for the Mech Boro users, keep your eyes peeled on that. Hopefully I'll have that within the next week or two. It will still be a prototype. It's not finished yet. So anyway, let's go through who's present. We have, first up, we have the lovely Cheryl Demers. Yay, it's Friday. Great stuff, Cheryl. I'm on with you on that. Then we go down to Robert Lawyer, all the way from the streets of Philadelphia. Hope you're great, Robert. Then we have the Brummy. Oh, God, I've got to get used to doing it this way. I'm not used to doing it this way. Brummy, g'day, brother. Hope you are well. Then we have Brian Enoch. G'day, Brian. Sweet. I hope you're home. You're having a beer and a bit of you time. So, mate, and you're nice and rested, or getting ready for the weekend, I should say. From Brian, we go down, and I've got to do this slower on here because it seems to move a lot faster. My sweetheart, Leander Mangan. No, that's Cheryl again, isn't it? I missed one. I meant to go that one. Leander Mangan. Hey, Leander. I hope you're doing well. And I hope I'm saying that right. And that is Leander Mangan. So, not Lee and a Mangan. I don't know. Sorry if that just sort of it worked in my head. Probably didn't work verbally from Leander. We scroll down, and I don't think I can do it that way. It's too damn fucking hard. It is too damn hard, and my eyesight's not good enough to do it. So we'll do it from YouTube's. No, it won't go there. Getting confused between the two chats. Then we got Andy C. Cheers. I hope Scotland's doing you well, son, and that it's you're getting some form of nice weather in Scotland. I know you only get 3 days of good weather a year, but hope today's one of them, mate. Then we have my brother across the ditch, Tim New Zealand, Tim No Zebras. Hope you're fantastic, mate. Things are good over the ditch. Then we've got Mark Hughes. Mark, good morning to you, mate. Well, good evening to you. Good night to you, whatever it works. Hope you're well, brother. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. From Mark, we then get to, where are we? I keep scrolling down. Aileen Bell. Oh, be still my beating heart. The beautiful lady, Aileen. Love to you, sweetheart. I hope you and yours are all fantastic. And then from Aileen, we go, AM Gaming PC. G'day, mate. Been a bit since we've caught up. I hope you're well. And everything's tip-top in your world. Vaping Bick. Hello, Cloud Mechheads. G'day, Bick. Hope you're well, champion. Been an age. Hope you and the missus are tip-top and fantastic. From Bick, we go down to my little brother, the punk rock guitarist. Cheers, mate. Hope you're tops. Well, I know you're tops because you're my little brother. And we've already chatted this morning. Pre-stream, while I'm setting up, I chat with Craig. I chat with Craig pretty much every day. Yeah. Craig's a very near and dear friend. So from the punk rock guitarist, we go down to, keep scrolling. Wow. The Purple Princess. Vapor Bunny. Hope you're safe and sound and things have settled down. And I hope Darren's well also. Cheers, my little sister. I hope you're tops. From Bunny Takagawa. Greeting from the blinders, mate. Hope you're tip-top and you're well. From Takagawa. Dave Watman Handmade Coils. The legend that is Dave Watman. And Craig's still winning the crackle contest in Grimm's stream with Dave's crackle coils. I cheekily sent Grimm a crackle video it was purely for shits and giggles, because I don't, as you all know, I don't like crackle, but I managed to set up, and I'm going to rebuild it tonight, the RTA for vaping. And when I built it, the fucking thing crackled its tits off. I just couldn't believe it. 100% unintentional. And when I sent the video to Grim, I actually said, not bad from someone who hates crackle. Well, the fucker went up and showed it this week, didn't he? On his blog, or vlog, I should say. So yeah, I was quietly laughing at myself for actually getting a mention on it. So yeah, a bit funny. From Dave Watman, we go to the Vaping Snowman, aka Mike Frost. Great to see you, mate. I hope you and yours are well. Appreciate you being here. Red Baron, mate, it's too early in the morning for you, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing? But hey, I appreciate you. Thank you very, very, very much. From Red Baron, we get through to another tip-top bloke, Neil Tibbetts. Had a great catch-up with Neil during the week. I love having a convo with Neil. And, mate, some of the coils that he's building look the absolute sick as tits. So get over to Instagram and check out Neil's coil photography. While I'm thinking about it, check out Dave Watman at Handmade Coils as well, because he has a really good fucking special going at the moment. So it'd be worthwhile to stick your hand in your pocket and get yourself some bloody good coils. So from Neil Tibbetts, we've got Matty Howe. You got off work early, mate. I'm so happy for you, mate. Matty Howe has a incredible mech collection, some beautiful pieces. So check him out on the Instagram for if you like some really nice mechs. So, excuse me. So then from Matty Howe, we get down to the best tip in the business, Ohms Tips. Hope you're well, Liam. Hope the family's fantastic and everything is tip-top in your world. I appreciate you being here, mate. Thank you. And from there, Jimmy Death Rage. Mate, always, you know it, brother. I appreciate it. Use it regular. Dave Watman, I don't know what's with the cool gang, but it's a motley crew, that's for sure. My big sister, Jane Dowd. I know she's still away. She's probably still on Turkish internet, but it's probably still better than Australian internet, being honest. But Jane, love you, my sister. Think the world of you. I hope you're having a wonderful, you and your husband are having a wonderful, wonderful time. So, okay, we keep going down. HQ72, I'll give you a call during the week. Yeah, we'll talk then, mate. From there, we go England's answer to Mickey Mouse, Free Rider Vapor. Gareth, great to see you, brother. Hope you're well, and thanks for being here. I know we scroll down further. Captain Happy Pants, Duchess. G'day, mate. Hope you're tops. Hope things are powering on for your final destination. You know what I'm talking about? And hopefully won't be too much longer, mate. From the Duchess, we go to Quilly, my mate Quilly. And funnily enough, Quilly, look, the cobblestone. Quilly sent me this, God bless him. So, yeah, purely accidental that Quilly's in chat and I actually have the cobblestone out. Dion78, g'day, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for being here, bro. From Dion, Dead Note, don't ever apologise for being late, mate. You're here. That's all that matters. I hope you're well and keep up your good work on Instagram and on YouTube. And then we go to Kari Vahamaki, my Finnish brother. I hope you're well, and I hope you have, the weather's good and things are nice in Finland. Cheers for tuning in. Yes, Duchess, thank you. I look sharp as a bowling ball before anyone else says it. As a EB, as a keep up the good work, you guys are fucking killing it. I know I sound like a bit of a fanboy, but I'm just impressed. I'm really impressed, mate. I've even got the Seren going. So I'm showing half my buffet before I even start. I will say the Seren took me 4 goes to get the wicking right because I couldn't get it in my head that I had to keep thinning the cotton out to get it. It is so efficient that it uses such little cotton. It blows my mind, because every time I re-wick it, it'd get a little bit more saturated, a little bit more saturated, a little bit more saturated, but it was still on that tail end of wanting to go dry. And I re-wicked it again. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Like I re-wicked it 4 times from when I built it last week, and just wow, it is so efficient, so efficient. I'm really impressed with it. Well, I have to be impressed because, it shows that I'm impressed, because I'm still fucking using it. And that's the thing with me. If I'm using something consistently, it's because it just works. Sam Freeman, hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for tuning in. I don't think I've spoken with Sam before, but thank you. I hope you enjoy what I do. The Mexican Hagrid V8DV, mate. Cheers, brother. I hope things are going well, and thank you for being here. What's that? Where is it? Quilly. I jumped on me, you bastard. Yeah. Yeah, jumped a long way on me. Son of a gun. Wow. Really jumped. Wow. I'm scrolling up heaps. There we go. You're still rocking the purple glasses, Jim Death Rage. Good on you, man. So from V8DV. And Dave, yes, I would recommend the Turnstone RS, even though I'm not running it today. I really rate it. And I found 2.5 millimeter coils in it, and you can go fucking low. Works a treat. And then from there we go to Suki. G'day, Suki. Birdy's the word, mate. I hope you're well. Thank you for being here, mate. Brian Ferguson. G'day, mate. I hope you're well, stranger. Thank you for tuning in. No more rewatch crew. Real life takes over, Suki. I understand exactly how you feel, mate. Belfast quieting down again, Bunny. Excellent. Vapor Bunny. Fuck Crackle. Couldn't agree more. Purely accidental. Like I said, it wasn't. I never build for Crackle, but it did crackle its fucking head off. I was really surprised. Silvio Daniel, I hope you're well, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Breeze Tones, good morning, Sir Coil Bender, or Wire Bender, I should say, turns random wires into magnificent coils. So I hope you're well, Adam. And we keep going down. Fresh TV. You absolutely pooped. Going to have your meds? Okay, we know what meds they are. Big love to you. And again, congratulations on your charity raffle, waffle, whatever you want to say. But no, well done again, mate. And I think I might have caught up with everyone and everything now. No, Marky Smith. G'day, mate. Hi, all. Hi to you too, Mark. Thank you for being here. You tried the Dead Rabbit V4 RTA taco. Excellent. Never go in dry, Dave. Definitely not, brother. Hurts. Banana Brewstone's banana bender. Brian, is my mate Des Turner in chat? Desi Turner. Well, knock me over with a feather. Des Turner, a man that I respect immensely. I hope you're well, Des. I hope you and your good lady and the rest of the family are all tip top. So I missed it. So that's pissed me off that I missed where Des had jumped in. There we go, mate. God bless you, Des. I'll try and give you a call during the week, mate. It's been mayhem here. So love you, Des. You know that, mate. So Brian Ferguson saying, miss the old AVS show. Perhaps Steve will show up as a guest. I don't think I could get Steve out of bed this early, mate, if you want the honest truth. Steve is not known for being a morning person, shall we say. It's not his really thing. So, and fair enough too. Like, it is ridiculously early. Like it's 5:30 a.m. here, but I do it. One, I'm up early anyway. My body clock just makes it that way. And two, I cater to US, UK streaming time. So it just works for me that way. And yes, Craig put in, or the punk rock guitarist put in earlier, he's had a peek at the new stubby. It's what the stubby should have been originally. So as I'm doing well, mate, I'm doing tip top. I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not tired. I am tired, but that's, like I said, to knock in 50 hours work in 4 days has been, and physical work with a lot of driving, it's taken its toll. So but mate, overall, I'm really well. What sleep, breeze tones, exactly. Look, if I manage 4 hours, that's a good night for me. So it does take a toll, but hey, you get one shot at life. Make the most of it. Use all the time that you can. And breeze tones, just while I'm thinking of it, you said in Grim's chat yesterday about where to send your crackle videos. I sent my video on a direct message through Discord, mate. So, because I found I've always had trouble sending files, like larger files, like videos and whatnot, through email. So I sent it to him via Discord. That's how I sent it. So, and he got it, played well. So, just send it as a direct message on Discord, Breeze Tones. So, that's that. AM Gaming, you're not really a morning person. Ever since I met my first wife, Stuart Valentine, you feckin' bandit. Hope you're well, brother. Great. Cheers for tuning in. Ever since I met my first wife and she had a son, became my stepson, because she moved in with me pretty well straight away. That kid turned over. I heard it, parental instinct kicked in, I suppose. Before that, I slept through a fucking police raid. God's honest truth. Slept through it. But ever since children come on the scene for me, that's when my sleep pattern went to shit. And now it's habit. I start work early, so I'm up early, and the body clock just kicks in. So yeah, it's just natural for me now. So anyway, let's in memory of the AVS. There we have it. The first butthole of the night, in honor of the AVS. So yeah, hashtag butthole. And well, fuck it, why not? We'll have a double butthole. And a special thank you to Legion for sharing them with me. I asked Steve so I can keep a little bit of the AVS going, and yeah, Steve sent me all the buttholes, as they say. So yeah, just keep the tradition alive. So just yeah. And if you don't know the gag, it's pretty hard to explain. It's a carryover from the old Aussie Vape Show. So anyway, we will. I think I will do a buffet, shall we say? We've been going for 30 odd minutes, so 2 buttholes are better than one. 100% there, Red Baron. Anyway, Brian Squidley is being very quiet. I have spoken to him. He's based. Last I spoke to him, which was probably 6 weeks ago, 5-6 weeks ago, he's given up vaping. He's no longer vaping. So good on him, So yeah, power to him. Anyway, we'll do a buffet and we'll keep going from there.
Neon haze in the night sky, clouds rising high. Toss the kings in a vapor dream. Vapor fair, let's see them marks. Show me the glow, show me the gods. Vapor fair, where the brave exhale. Blow that storm, blaze that
JVJ, John the Vaping Joker, great to see you, brother. Hope you are phantasmagorical. And yes, Brian Ferguson, God bless Squidley, great guy, absolutely fantastic guy. Anyway, we will get straight into the buffet. First up, it's a stalwart. Hang on, just zoom that back out a bit. It is the 0S40, the Voltrove 38 V2. In that is paired from Shytots, but the bottle's upstairs. So yeah, and yeah, this thing is just oh, seriously, Duchess. Too funny, mate. So yeah, this is just a daily driver now. Then I still rocking out with the Vapon Royal i3 with the dot shell on the inside. I did change it up this week, put in a bit of the Rochford Project Crimson Seed. Not bad. I am going to try this in a dripper to see if I can get some more flavor out of it. Yeah, purple for Bunny, absolutely, Stuart. It's very nice liquid. I won't say I'm gushing over it, but it's very nice. It's the only one, Bunny. It's the only one, and I love the purple and gold. I think it just looks a little bit classy. Thanks, Taco. Yeah, this little thing works a treat. Yeah, really impressed with it. So then I have the Raga. And in the Raga, as you can see from the tip, it's got the Seren in it. And I just discovered that it actually works on voltage mode. Come on, kick back out. So 3.9 volts. Yeah, this thing's just an absolute crack. I've been running it all week. And when I was at my daughter's graduation, this was actually what I took with me. In that, I have got the FDH El Caribe, the orange drink. Surprisingly, really enjoying it. I had reservations about this, but yeah, Birdy converting to borrow, yeah, but it still run it like it's a mech. This is really, really nice. If you haven't got your hands on it, do try and get your hands on it, because this, yeah, it's kind of reminds me of, for us old people, Tang, the powdered drink that you used to be able to buy, which was an orange drink. Then, as I said earlier on, the full Kennedy setup, the Kennedy cobblestone, and it is a clear battery wrap on it before everyone has a conniption. It is a proper little banger. As up 100, mate. 100 it is. So the cobblestone with the Kennedy RTA. Oh, GT fucking twin cam. Arvo Canut. Got some of the Shytots key lime cheesecake. Yes, I used to love Tang as well, Dead Node. That's what it reminds me of. So this is just fucking solid. Absolutely solid. Brought out another old girl with the full copper setup. The Dreamer with a Dead Rabbit OG. With a challenge cap on it. Oh, Chowd Clucker. Oh, you go and have a great meal with the Trouble and Strife, mate. Good on you. And what you just reminded me, the reason why Flavour Craver is not in tonight, it's their anniversary. So happy anniversary to Wayne and Kaylee. Go and have kick up your heels and go and party like you were freshly married. So Cobblestone crew, Neil Tibbetts, can't disagree with you. It's just such an incredible device. And again, like I said, thank you to Quilly for the Cobblestone. So yeah, in that I'm running Grandma's Lemonade. I always like to have one device set up with this in it because it just refreshes your palate. And then last but not least, Jane's still lurking, patchy Turkish Wi-Fi. I've changed it around for you, Bunny. I didn't put you through any punishment. I took the Ultim body off and put the 3D printed body on the MRN Euphoria. Serial number 1 with an Asgard 30 on top. And in that is some of the ModFog Flavour Craver Welsh custard. And damn, and this is a fucking low build. So yeah, it's really pushing that Welsh custard. So Bunny, 100%, I changed it over thinking of you. That is no word of a lie. I come down to the shed last night to sort of work out what I was going to do, what I was going to use, and to schedule the stream. And I looked at it and I said, I haven't used that in a while. Fuck, I better change the body over just so I don't trigger Bunny. Go on. Now you're not working. Why? Oh, because that's loose. There we go. So that's my buffet for tonight. Now, while I think about it, and I'm thinking of Wayne and Kaylee, don't forget to go and support our supporters, Shytots, Zero Mods, Lcious Flavours, ModFog / Flavour Craver, SteamCraft Customs, and, of course, Dave's Coils. Don't forget he's got a good sale on his coils at the moment. So tonight, what are we going to build? Stabilized piss. Couldn't agree with you more. How can you hate Ultim? It's Not that we hate Ultim as it's the color. It's just the color. Why can't they fucking just make it a different color? So tonight we got two choices. I'm going to rebuild the Anunnaki because I got this my birthday, which was end of February. And so I've had those Twisted Timmy coils in there for yeah, well, that's it. Why can't they do fucking black or white Ultim instead of fucking diabetic piss yellow? I'm just going to start a quick poll. Anunnaki or RTA for vaping. And we'll start that poll. You guys can decide what I'm going to build first. Black Peak, agreed, Breeze Tones. That is, yeah, Black Peak. It'd make it a lot easier to not lose it when you're fucking, changing out 510 and 510 pins and things like that. So, yeah, makes more sense. No, I haven't got the new 0B yet, Mark. Tony is making me one. The only person that has one is G Clouds. That's the reason why, and because G uses nothing but Boros. G'day, Shrek. Hope you're well, man. Cheers for tuning in. Duchess, you're going to be disappointed. Sorry to tell you. I've been using it all week, and I fucking actually like it. So I only have one question mark about it. So yeah, spoiler. And I've been running it on a hexome, and yeah, I am quite impressed with it. So, but we'll try another build in it tonight. You don't like it either, Brian. I know Craig didn't like it. I know there's been a lot of people that haven't liked it. I only have one confusing thing. Why does a fucking deck spin? Like, really? I don't get it. Anyway, is what it is. Oh, you love it, do you, Brian? Right, cool. Yeah, I'm well impressed with it. I'm well happy with it. Really smooth airflow. Piece of piss to build, piece of piss to pull apart. Shrek, you're waking up to go for a bath, mate. I think you need a fucking dam, not a bath. Like, seriously. Fucking want to be a big bath, otherwise the only thing that's getting wet's your ass. Jesus. So, yeah, so, and I'm going to build the Anunnaki, like I said, but I do have a very special set of coils to go in it that it has to go on a parallel mod. That's what I'm telling you. It can't go on a single battery mod. So, courtesy of Dave Watman. So, I'll let that run for a little bit. So, and in the Anunnaki, I am going to run the liquid that I always run in it, the Lcious Boysenberry Jam Scone, because I want to make sure, I want to see the difference, between the coils. I don't know about better Azza, but I'm happy with it. Honestly, I'm happy with it. And it's also bottom airflow, not top airflow. So I already like it. To me, it's very similar to the Bonza Pro RTA. But saying that, Bonza's top airflow, RTA for vaping's bottom airflow. So, yeah, exactly, Shrek. There's a fair amount of water displacement in your bathtub. So, Yes, it is Shrek. Yes, it is, mate. From Thundercloud and Coil Turd. So, and it still comes with the lifetime warranty. I've had zero issues, absolutely zero issues. Yeah, and Coil Turd, that's the one. So I'll let that run for a little bit, and you guys can decide. I am going to put the Anunnaki on the MCM Halo parallel 21700 mech. Brian, the problem, I would love to, don't get me wrong, is that Sunday for you is Monday for me. So I'm at work 99.9% of the time. So yeah. Yeah, that's the only drawback with it, Brian. Oh, fair enough, Taco. Yeah, look, I will say that I've only run it on the Hexome. And I'll tell you the resistance I use because I'm going to build it exactly the same way as I've been running it because I'm enjoying it and I want it to live on the Hexome. I'm building it. It's a Hexome build, so it's 0.21. Oh, the boysenberry. Fair enough, Taco. 0.21, which to me is the perfect Hexome build. Yeah, other Sean, g'day, mate. Hope you're well. Hope the family's good too, mate. Cheers for being here. Thank you. So yeah, it's a very specific way I'm building it. But like I said, the Anunnaki, that's lower than a snake, going to be lower than a snake's belly. So yeah, thank you for saying that, Sean, too. Yeah, please thumbs up, thumbs down it, whatever you like. I appreciate that. And this week I 3,000 hours of watch time on my YouTube channel. So I'm really, really happy about that. So yeah, pleased with myself. It was a milestone, shall we say. So yeah, I'm thank you to all of you who watch. That's really appreciated. So all right. So anyway, it looks like the Anunnaki's pretty well killing it. So we'll end the poll. And 32 votes. The Anunnaki, the RTA for vaping couldn't have come back from there. 3,000 hours, only a few smattered buttholes. Rookie numbers. Yeah, look, I can't argue with you, mate. You guys know I've never chased subs. I've never chased, memberships or anything like that. I'm eligible to have memberships on my YouTube, but couldn't be asked. And I'm not sticking my hand out asking people to watch something that, in my opinion, they should be able to watch for free. So, yeah, buy some more subs, you reckon, like other people, Dave? I've been called narcissistic more than once, but I ain't that narcissistic. So, anyway. There we have it. Another butthole. All right. So let's get to it. We will look at revisit the Anunnaki. Do a quick reset on this camera. 10,000, please. No, Shrek. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Trude V8. Again, it's not my thing. So anyway, we'll flip over cameras. I'll put me me Anthony Romellas on, as Grim would say, and let's get out this Anunnaki. I did wash it out last night. I'll move the SteamCraft over there because they're not being used at the moment. We are using some of Dave's finest. And, oh, come on, Birdy, you geriatric prick. Get this up, set up on the build stand. All nice and clean. We will zoom it in. Make it nice and easy. I think that's pretty, is that pretty clear? You like the roadway butthole, do you, Neil? Yeah, I like a roadway butthole. My favourite one's butthole in a bag. I'll pull this apart, take the drip tip out, take the ultimate insert out, now that I know how to fucking do it, if I can get the bastard out. My hands are, it still has a little bit of moisture in it from where I washed it out last night, so it's a little bit tight to get out. Cap, ultimate insert, deck, and what are these? These are hex screws. Craig, you sending dirty pictures to your missus again? Seriously, mate. Is that the right size? Yes, it is. Go me, first crack off. So let's open up these post holes. And no, before anyone says it wasn't me sending pictures of buttholes to Amy. They're opened up right enough. Right, that's good. Get some of these absolutely spectacular Dave's coils out. I am seriously not showing you the resistance on these. Dave knows the resistance. He's the only one that needs to know. And if I remember rightly. All right, Dead Node, see you when you get back, brother. We cut these at 5.5. So we will cut these at 5.5. Staggered fuse Claptons from my great mate Dave Watman. One, wherever that went, there it is. And two, drop you out of there. And one, and two. All 4 bits are out. We will get rid of all 4 bits. See, Jim Death Rage, I still use my coil cutting jig every single time, mate. Every time. You're waiting for the crackle. I don't think these are going to crackle somehow. No zebras. I really don't think they are. Let's sit that on there. These are 3mm coils. And yeah, that's wide open. Sit that down. I'm just going to tighten this one up and just double check. I cut it at 5.5 taco. Just going to have a look at that and see where that sits in relation to the Ultim. No, it needs to be lower. Definitely needs to be lower. We'll go down. I'll drop it down another mil and we'll go down to 4.5. I'll bring that microphone over a bit. Where are we? 4.5 is there. And I'm just going to cut this off over here. 1 and 2. And 4.5 again. 1. Get off. And 2. All right, back to it. No, that's not right. That's not even. There we go. $3mm in diameter taco. That's what it is. 3mm in diameter, mate. Because when I built this, I don't know if you guys remember, but the flavor out of this just absolutely blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind, this did. That's why I'm going to run the same liquid that I did that time. See how much using staggered fuse Claptons changes to running aliens. Bring them in a wee bit. And sit that cap on there. God, strike me Roman. I didn't need to bring them in. Take them back out. So much, surprisingly how much room is actually in this with that Ultim insert. It's not even, that's got to come out a little bit more. And that is smashing right into that coil. I don't think I can probably take it out a wee bit further, but it is going to be a hot build, so I can't have it too close to the Ultim, otherwise it's going actually I didn't even think about this. I wonder if this is even going to fire because it's that low. I may have to take one of the Dave, it's only because you know what it is. Okay, so I'm not going to start it at 50 watts. Started at about half that, 25 on 23.5. That's good enough. Let's get it hip hop and happening straight away. Firing. Brian, no, this is fucking low. Hence why I'm putting it on a parallel mod. It's that low. So slow and steady. That new coil smell, burning off the oils that are from my hands and fingers. Starting to get a little bit of color in there. Ever so gently. These are beautiful looking coils. It never ceases. Ultim to meltdown countdown, you reckon, Red Baron? I have done it before now, mate. I have melted Ultim with too much power. Just recheck that. Measure. Okay. Back. back. Kick that power up a wee bit. Yeah, it is, but not when you're putting. Doesn't like it when you start putting 5 and 6 and 700 watts through it. There, Brian. Has a little bit of a conniption at times. They're glowing quite well already. Is it warped? And needs a little bit of straightening up, this one, while I'm thinking about it. So, grab the right size. Grab the right size drive a bit. What was that? 1.5. You got them round the wrong way, Birdy, you bullfed. I don't think it's too, we'll just check that. Oh, it's country mile, too big. We'll get the good set out. Good set of hex drivers out. Nice. Nice. Hey, Savage, how are you, Coil? Oh, righto. Well, mate, I hope the young fella's had a good time, and say good day to him from me, will you? So, kick that power up again. Take it up to 40 watts. Yep, 40 watts. Looking the goods. Kick the power up again. We'll take them up to 70 watts. 70. Come on, play nice. That's better. Beautiful. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, that sounds horrible. Bit of a dry throat. We'll get just check that resistance again. It's staying stable. Didn't fluctuate at all. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Time for a vape. 100%. Bit of Voltrove magic. Tom McBain, great to have you here, Tom. I hope you're well, bro. Cheers for tuning in. Fresh tin of the Cloud9 variety. Save the sheep. And just while I'm thinking about it, letting them cool down, the long butthole. Butthole open, butthole closed. All right. You can, as you can tell, it's definitely not whipped for crackle. Cut that off there. Give it a bit of a. That's your favourite butthole. My favourite one, Brian, is butthole in a bag. I know, just that's my favourite. Because this is so low, I'm probably going to use a little bit more cotton in it than I normally would. Apex Predator DNA. G'day, mate. Cheers and thank you for being here. And we go snippies again on the 45. I like buttholes. I've heard that about you, Brian, that you like buttholes. Nothing wrong with liking a butthole. So get off the fluffers. We tuck it in. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Beautiful. Where do we put the boysenberry jam scones? The money flip. That's the one, Berry Stains. And I've credited you with that before because you're the one that taught me how to do that. Now, I also want to, while I'm thinking about it, also want to say something that Grim brought up, that he's had an issue with the turnstone. I can honestly say that I have not had the same issue, that he found it coming out to it and leaking. Right. And I'm not saying that he's telling porky pies. I never, that's his experience. But I can say that I have not had the same experience. And as you guys have seen, you've seen me use the turnstone, full size that is, at super high power, and I've not had that issue. So I don't know why or how it's happened for Grim. Beautiful. Grim has an issue with O-rings. Gaming Vapor, good evening, mate. Good afternoon to you, sorry. It's your afternoon. Oh, that's there's a little bit juicy-loosey there. So we'll give that a bit of a wipe up with a do-rag. I'll clean that up properly in a second. We'll put this Ultim cap on there. Yeah, that needs a really good wipe up now. We will put the cap back on. Sorry, it's off camera, people, but it's just easier. It all appears clear. Put the drip tip back in. And we'll measure that. I'm just going to take it off. Check atomizer. Measure. Okay, we're cooking and it's stable. That needs to be wiped up. I'm a messy fucker, as you can see. Top of that mod. Juicy Lucy. Put the old world's most beaten up Odin to the side. And I better, while I'm thinking about it, wind this 510 out a bit before I put any batteries in, because I've got to bring it up a wee bit because of the beauty ring. Yeah, Tom, especially the way that I fluffed that cotton up. Looks like you're Odin, Matty Howell. And g'day to John Solomons, mate. Great to see you here. Thank you for tuning in. This halo that from MCM is one that I got off Sam from when he changed countries. Yeah, well, actually, this was actually when this first came out. You could have it set up so it had two addies here, and then there was a bridging drip tip, so you could actually fire two addies at once because it's a parallel mod. So, but obviously the way I'm running it, with the build I'm running in it, it is obviously going to be center mounted, so one battery is not taking more load than the other. Taco, I can honestly say both of those are good purchases, really good purchases. I still use my Sparrow parallel nose rips. That's the one, Breestones. That could be uncomfortable. Taco, those two products you mentioned there, I may not use the RS every day, but I definitely 100% use the Sparrow every day, and it is fucking sensational. Just screwing the atomizer on. Now, I've screwed that 510 out too far. And Scotty Wood, great to see you, my mate. I hope you and Michelle are well. Wind that down a bit. Might take a little bit of juggling. Let's see if I've got it adjusted right. Yeah, well, Gaming Vapor, I use my 38 V2 every day. Nah, I wound it in too far. It's a fairly coarse thread on this, so a tiny little turn adjusts it a fair amount, to be honest with you, mate. So oh, Stephen Lane, g'day, mate. Hope you're well. Oh, it's definitely making contact, as you can see that's the beauty ring's loose. There we go. Now we're cooking. And that's some seriously low build. Well, I've over dripped, I can see that. Anyway, let's flip back up top. And no nose rips, but we'll definitely take a big lungful. Yep, and I definitely over dripped. Oh, fuck, 100% I over dripped. I've just got a mouth Mouthful of hot liquid. Yeah. We've all seen it, gaming. It's got to start from square one. Nope. Cold. Definitely cold. You heard that slurp, Taco? Yeah, and it was a big slurp. It was a big slurp. I'm not going to say it wasn't. Lucky I don't mind hot liquid in my mouth, eh? Well, Taco, the Sparrow, you can run it whatever way you want. It just works. It just works. Do I even vape, bro? That's the one, Red Baron. Well, fuck me. I didn't think it could get better. But going to that lower build is just even more intense. That is just like, oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, that is. Dave knows the resistance that it's at and it come in where it's supposed to, Dave. And wow, just fucking wow. I would not run this build on a single battery, put it that way. And Stephen Lane, you're recovering from heat exhaustion. Yeah, working at 50. Once you hit 50, mate, your body changes. There's no two doubts about it. And yeah, it takes us a fair while to recover. A fair while. I know I'm 57. And the end of this week, every muscle, every bone just fucking ached. Holy crap, that's good. Fuck me, that's good. That is so damn good. Dave, 2 thumbs up from this dickhead because that is fucking sensational, mate. Those coils are brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Immediate bang in your face, you know. And they're Dave's SFCs. So great work, mate. Great work. Wow. Just wow. That is, you just sit back, relax. Bit of Pink Floyd t-shirt. Love the Pink Floyd. That is wild. G'day, Jane. How are you, sweetheart? Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Yeah, well, yeah, actually, you know what? I'll do this so I can sit back and relax. That's my favorite butthole. Where the buttholes are found, Sean? 100% dark side of the moon. Well, giddy up. That's hot. That's tasty. That is fucking sensational. So, excuse me. Sorry, that was rude. But yeah, oh my giddy aunt, is that nice? Yeah, definitely knocked it out of the park. Oh, it's hard going from that to that. And there isn't that much variation in the build. But I presume you know who I am, even though I killed my surname on here. Danny 2341. Is that my friend in Victoria? So let me know, Danny. Gotcha. Gotcha, Danny. Good on you. Giddy up. Thank you. Appreciate you being here, Danny. And you're still keeping up with the photography, Danny? Because Danny used to take some incredible photographs. Incredible. She, murdered it. Anyway, there goes that camera. We will reset itself. So let's flip back over and let's have a look at this. An RTA for vaping. We'll zoom back out a little bit. I put it all back in the box. Don't need all the paraphernalia. Well, you can go down there. An RTA for vaping. Oh, you've been moving house. Oh, that sucks. Always great. I hope you're well, sweetheart. I really do. I miss our chats. We used to have some good chats, that's for sure. Now, I'll take this out of here. You know, this is exactly how I've been running it. Gaming vapor, do you mean the RTA for vaping? I didn't find it restricted at all, to be honest with you. I've been running it with the straight glass and with the bigger honeycomb airflow. That's a little bit out of focus, but I've been running it with the bigger airflow as opposed to the three holes. I haven't tried it with this, but like you, gaming, I don't like restricted. You know, you do get your obligatory pouch, and I've got to remember what these coils cut at. I think it's 4 millimeters from memory. Yep, 4 millimeters. And yes, I would definitely not say it's restricted in any way, shape, like a restricted vape, say like the Bonza is, in any way, shape, or form, gaming. So get rid of all that. Take the stand off. I love how they do this. I think that's a nice little touch that they run the it comes with a build stand. I think that's great. And gaming, yes, that will look exceptionally good on your Ascent. Definitely. So let's put it on a little bearded Viking build stand. All right. We fix that. There we go. Look at that. So it's a quarter turn for your quick release cap. Your airflow is adjustable. My hands are all mum's spaghetti, sweaty. Stoppers at both ends. If you want to change it out, what I do is I just grab the whole lot and just turn it. And just, if I can do it now, probably not. Are they going to fit in there? Yeah. Take the chimney off and glass so you can change out your glass. So you can just, that pops off. It's sealed on an O-ring. That just pops off. And your deck just comes off at the bottom. Let's see if I can do this. Hang on. Because of the way I tightened it, there we go. It's a long thread. That's the only thing I'll say about it, is a long thread. And I left those coils in there, which are these, the AK-47 R's in 3mm. Supposed to come in at 0.21, which is exactly what this come in at. I'm not going to change them out because I don't need to. But my only confusion is this. Why? Why does that need to do that? I don't understand. I really don't. So anyway, I'm just going to basically re-wick this. These coils are only a week old. Actually, why put it on that? There's no batteries in that yet, you dickhead. Put it on the world's most beaten up Odin. And actually put some eyes on. You might have half a chance of seeing. Yeah, it's the build. Oh, you want to take? I'll take the build deck off for you, Matt. And that looks like it's a 2mm by the looks of it, or 2.5. No, 2mm hex screw. Holy crap, that's tight. And just got to find something to turn that. There we go. Seals on an O-ring. The peak insulator stays inside. So the whole thing spins. The whole thing spins. And I just pulled that O-ring out, trying to wipe that clean. So there's your deck. I'll wipe this out as well. It wasn't a pain in the ass gaming, but it was. I wasn't prepared for it. I don't see a reason why it needs to be. To me, it just makes it another point of contact. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. So, and then I assume that you would be able to take the positive block out from this situation. That positive, if you unscrewed the coils, you'd be able to take the positive post out. Ah, Silk Pimp, replay crew, legend status. Hope you're well, my mate. So, yeah, that just sits in there. Put your 510 pin back in. Like I said, there is an O-ring on there. As you can see, there's an O-ring. Yeah, mate, I honestly don't get it, gaming, why it needs to be that way. Just make sure that that's tight. So we'll put this on a regulated, just so I can check the resistance. 0.21. You probably can't see that, but 0.21. Yes. I'm firing this at 70 watts because, like I said, these coils are already built, bedded in. A few hot spots in there now. Beautiful. Cheering. Absolutely cheering. Get some more Cloud9. It is so piss easy to wick this thing. It is really easy. A lot of people compared it to the Bonza Pro. And I get it. I can understand why people would say that. It is similar, except for it's top to bottom, not bottom to top. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Sean. But does it have to be? Really? To me, it's just another moving part. And that just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. And on this one, I've just been going to the deck. Again, this one is also pretty efficient in the wicking. It works quite well. There's a bit of a rake out there. Take a fair bit of thickness out of that. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't need a lot of liquid for this to work well. Well, that's what I've found anyway. Yeah, exactly, Sean. No, it's still too much cotton. Shorten that up a wee bit. Shorten that up a fair bit, actually. Just give that a little bit of a tickle underneath there. Get that over here. Kick that up a little bit so it's touching the top of the coil. The phone just went ding. Just make sure there's nothing on the outside of that catch cup. Fair enough, Danny. I've got a couple of addies that just kind of sit on the shelf because if I don't sit them on the shelf, they're going to get thrown to the shit house. But it's amazing. You let them sit for a bit. You're back. Excellent. Great to have you back there, Dead Node. Danny, I find that if I let them sit for a while and then come back to them with a fresh set of eyes, then yeah, it's a good thing. Quite often I've been too hasty at moving something on and then regretted it because I could have done better, especially as you learn. But I will say I've also been doing a lot more restricted stuff of late. Because I know you used to do a lot more restricted stuff. So anyway, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I'll try and zoom that in. You've been loving the live, Brummy. That's awesome, mate. And wrong way. You can see that that's not touching the bottom. That's just proud of it. And again, on the other side, it's just proud of the bottom of the deck. Nicky Maynard, you fucking legend. Good evening to you, mate. So, well, it's just sitting there like that. I'll put this fella back together while I'm thinking of it. All right, that's nice and tight. Yep, good. Okay, going to put, this is what I have been running in it, which is the FDH Miami Vibes Strawberry Pina Colada. And this is, really, really, really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. Whenever I get a new liquid, I don't adulterate it. And if I really like a liquid, then I'll adulterate it. And this is one that after the first couple of hits, I adulterated straight away. So I went through one tank where it wasn't adulterated, and then from then on in, it's all been, been sensational. I will say, though, that what I found, the FDH liquids, they are a bit on the sweeter side. That's just me saying that. But yeah, they are a little bit sweeter than most of my usual liquids, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And I can vape this in the house and it doesn't upset Sandra. So how good's that? So as you can see at the airflow, the chamber is restricted. I suppose that's why you get fairly good flavour out of it. Put that on there, take it back off. So I don't a bit. Yeah, there's diabetes in that bottle. Yeah, look, it took me a bit to get used to, Duchess. This one here isn't too bad. The isn't, in my opinion, isn't too bad. That orange drink is sweet, and that's just my observation. Yeah, an RTA for vaping, Dead. No, that's exactly what it is. Put a fresh set of batteries in the hexome. There we go. Zoom that back out a bit. Okay, we'll fill this up. Put the lid on. Giddy up. Sensational. So I'll put these tools away while I think of it. Otherwise I lose shit, because I am hopeless like that. And we'll flip back over cameras. There we have it. An RTA for vaping. The only thing I will say, I don't like that fucking drip tip. I really don't like that drip tip. So now I can't get the bastard off. Fair enough, Duchess. Actually, I'll just take that top back off because this is how I had to get it out the last time. I think I had to put a screwdriver in it the last time, to be honest with you. Yeah, there we go. No, I don't know if there's a button mod for the Hexone Red Baron. Hang on, I'm just going to turn this heater off because I'm starting to sweat. Oh, and I didn't open the window. So I'm just opening up the window, folks, while I'm here. Oh. Get my fingers underneath it, hopefully. Come on. Play nice, you prick. Having sausage fingers does not help when you're trying to get small shits out. Because some people just like modern shit. V8, that's why. Mightn't be to everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, we know you're a bit of a fangirl, GT. GT, that Anunnaki is fucking next level, man. And yes, I would recommend buying one. The only other thing that comes close to the Anunnaki is the early bird, the Turnstone RS. So anyway, here we go. Even with crackle. Even with crackle. Oh, you want to recess. You want to recess the button. Yeah, the matchy match come out all right. Oh, double clicked. Matchy match comes out all right. A bit of a flood there, but I expect that because I took the cap back off again. Yes, you heard that crackle. It's purely unintentional, Taco. And that's me flooding it because I had so much liquid on the deck. Yeah, Brummy, I'm pretty OCD about it. Walking with Mick. Oh, right. So you're only getting notifications through mail. Oh, Tim, G's just done a video on the B2, has he? You've heard crackle on the stream. It's got to be those SteamCraft coils that are doing it because, yeah, not my thing here. Sorry, it's unintentional, but that's those SteamCrave AK-47Rs in 3mm that are doing it. Nothing else. It's not my intention. Oh, okay. You frying eggs. Yeah, the sound of wet farts going haywire, 100%. So yeah. GT sells something, Aileen? That's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. He's a bit like me. He's he collects to collect. So, but I will say I am impressed with this. I know a lot of people said they've had trouble getting flavor out of it. It could be just a flavor that I'm using that I'm getting good flavor out of it. I don't know. But it's working. It works for me. And I find that it works well. I'm enjoying it. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Do you enjoy it? If you do, then it's a bonus. Sean, totally get it, man. Totally get it. Stack mod over my left shoulder. Which one, mate? If I'm sitting here, over my left shoulder, that way, that one, Red Baron. Is that what you're talking about? That one, that's an 1111 reborn. Yeah, 1111 reborn with a goon on top. That was custom coated in the UK by Vape Pete on Instagram. So he did I bought this off Jane, and yeah, it is pretty spectacular in my opinion. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. So colon crasher. Yeah, Pete did the coating on this, and he did such a brilliant job. The only thing that I don't like about it is that he didn't coat the other rings that go up the top here. He only coated the 25. If he'd done the 30, I'd have been much happier. And I'm not sending it back to the UK to get him just to coat a 30 millimeter beauty ring. It's well, the 1111 Reborn is such a good mech, full stop. I really enjoy it. And like I said, the only thing is that the 30 millimeter beauty ring isn't coated, it's brass. So blowing O's with an Oxford next to him go, yeah, Mick, you're on the wrong channel for a pod for me, mate. I can promise you. Oh, snap, that's good. That Boysenberry Jam scone is just so fucking good. So good. GT, that's right. That's exactly right. The Scepter and the 1111 are basically the same mod, just with a slightly altered shape. They've got the same switch in them. They work the same way. So I think, yeah, I've got a Scepter as well. I had to think then. Now, where's that hiding? Where is my Scepter? Oh, there. So you've got the 1111 and the Scepter. So let's find out. I haven't done this in an age. Oh no, it's bottom. That's right. These are, you do that. The button itself, yeah. That's right. The way the switch works, but as you can see, they're filthy. They need a good clean. Been an age since I've used it, so. But the button, I think the buttons are interchangeable. So anyway, and that's just patinaed from sitting on the shelf. So I usually only. I haven't seen a Scepter stack section for an age, mate. You know, the mod that I sold that I really wish I hadn't was the. Oh, and I had the stack section for it as well. Was the. Oh, the names. It was VC as well. VC or Suicide Mods. Was the side fire, you know, had the little firing bar on it. Oh, birds outside the window. What's it called? The suicide. That's right, the suicide. That was the one I wish I never sold. Yeah, the suicide. That's the one, GT. I had it twice and sold it both times. I really wish I didn't. That's one mod that I actually miss. Nah, I had a slam piece, dead node. I've still got a slim piece, and I've got a cheap knockoff slam piece clone, but it's not a 1-to-1 clone. It's a just a clone. Same sort of, but it had it all. It was all, that fancy engraving, typical China, and it works just as good if you want the truth. Brummy, I'll never part with my Vindicators. I love my Vindicators. They are just rock solid. I've got 4 of them, I think 4 or 5 of them. No, 4. I've got Roundhouse, Ruby Roundhouse, Vindicator, Vindicator Ruby, Cobblestone, and I've got the Kennedy Squonker. So I've got 6 Kennedys. But the Kennedy is just one of those mods that's just, it's just so simple. It's so easy to use. It's so easy to maintain. The only thing I'll say about it, is it the hardest hitting mech I own? Nah. Is it rock solid? Absolutely. Oh, sorry. That's the other one I've got. I've got a 28 Vindicator. So I've got 6 Vindicators, or 6 Kennedys plus a squirter. Yeah, I keep forgetting I've got a 28. The only thing I'm missing is a 28 RDA, and I got to get myself a copper 28 RDA. Because I used my 28 Kennedy with the Cali 28. Again, another rock solid mod. It just grab it and go. They're just so easy. Jeevan, g'day, mate. Cheers for tuning in. I must say I prefer I prefer copper, full stop. That's my thing. I love copper mods, and I prefer the Kennedy in copper as opposed to a stainless steel. The Andromeda Prime in 28. Now that would sit funky on the 28 Vindicator, that's for sure. You've got the matching RDA for the Vindicator 28 stack. GT. Oh, Ant of the House of L, mate. Good on you, man. Keep going, bro. If you've not seen Ant on Instagram, he's back bodybuilding again, and fuck me, that boy is big. He's huge. Mate, I hope you're well, Ant. Love to you, mate. Weather check, fair enough, Red Baron. CGT, my nose has been broken so many times that I don't get that smell. It doesn't affect me in that regard, hence Copper Dreamer, I don't get that smell. I really, really, really don't. And cheering Ant. Yeah, I've never had it. It doesn't linger on my hands or anything like that. Yes, there are a lot of work to keep clean. But yeah, I don't have that problem of the smell affecting me. I'm lucky, I guess. But anyway, that's pretty. Yeah, Brummy, the to me nothing hits like copper. Oh yeah, Neil Tibbets, that's 100%. The copper anything. Oh, if Tim did a copper Anunnaki, I'd be doing cartwheels, mate. I can tell you here and now. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. GT, when I clean copper, it's a piece of piss because I do it in citric acid and then just run over it with a Plimex cloth. Mate, it's fucking gleaming again. Well, Dave Watman will tell you how dirty it was, right? And it was really, really, really well patinaed, really well patinaed. And I pulled it apart. And all I did with this was drop it in citric acid for 10 minutes and then hit it with wiped it over, hit it with the Plimex cloth. Yeah, it's a Gatul Burrow GT and it's stacked. Yeah, buddy. It's stacked. Look at that. Look at that. How good is that? So this is what it will look like when it's all put together. I'll show you. Good on you, Ant. But I stripped this because you can literally pull everything apart on this and just leave the body. But that's what it's going to look like as a stacked Boro. So GT, I traded for this. I'll tell you straight up, I traded for it. And I've not heard nice things about Gartub. I've never dealt with him directly. I do have a yeah, see Dave Watman, he'll tell you. Yeah, a lot of people got touched up by him, which I think is a really sad thing. Yeah, I've heard that from multiple places. Oh, he did you directly, did he, Dave? I didn't know that, mate. The only other Gartub, no, I'll tell a porky pie. I do have a I do have two Gartubs. I have the piston mech that I bought off Mark Todd. And I didn't buy it directly. I bought it off Mark. And the other one I have was a collab between Gartub and El Diablo. So they're the only two Gartubs, other Gartubs that I have. And again, I did not buy them directly. So yeah, the piston mech is sick. So what's that dead now? I can't remember. Drill that had a 5-tail men thread. You mean g'day, Mason. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're not giving Dad too much grief, although he fucking he deserves it. Okay, I'll just flip over cameras. You mean one of these, Dead Node? So you can polish either. You've been vaping on it, Suki. You've been vaping on it. So yeah, so that ends for your polishing your mechs. and this end's for polishing your RDAs. Yeah. I've actually got two of them, to be honest with you. I've got this one, which is brand new, and I've got the other one that's this one's a little bit different. So this one, you screw that in, you screw your RDA in that end. Welcome back, Quilly. And you just screw this top piece off for your mix. So it's not two separate ones. So there you have it. So I did have heaps of these, but I gave them all away. I found them. You've got a fair few of them, Jane. Well, there you go. There's a market for you. Hit up Jane. Oh, the ones you got are Comp Life ones, righto. These are just generic. Good stuff, Mason. You look after your old man. Well, there you go. Hit up Jane if she's got a fair few of them. I bought them when a wholesaler was closing down here. So and like I said, I think I had half a dozen of them. And yeah, just gave them away because that's what you do, you know. Coyle, that's a conversation for you to have with your son, not Jane to have with your son. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it at that. It's been going for just over 2 hours. I want to say a big thank you to all of my channel supporters. G'day, Lauren. How are you, sweetheart? Channel supporters, Shytots, Zero Mods, Lcious Flavours, SteamCraft Customs, Flavour Craver / ModFog, and of course, Dave's Coils. Yeah, massive thank you to all of those supporters and to all of the people in chat, because you are really the supporters of my channel. Thank you so very, very, very much. Sugi, what's that? The tanks from practically all sides. Yeah, boros do get quite messy. If you haven't got one, grab yourself a Seren, because these things are fucking brilliant. Bone dry, always bone dry. Quilly, do that. The Shytots liquids are fucking sensational. Hey, Kerploppy. Yeah, do yourself a favor. But yeah, have a look at those Serens, Suki. They're a top airflow, and mate, yeah, tank stays bone dry. No issues. It took me a little bit to get the wicking right, as I said earlier. Are you creating hoodies, were you, Lauren? I should get you to do me a Birdman one. But we'll talk about that. And I'll square you up for that. And V8DV, definitely. Jane's Dark and Stormy is a daily for me, an absolute daily. Anyway, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Take care. Much love. And hopefully next week we will play with the Gartub. Could be really interesting. Anyway, love to you all. Take care. Good night. And bye for now.